But if you want to get pretty good at the game and learn all the features, you came to the right place. I don't know, watch TTT Pig or something if you want to be that good. But you're gonna learn everything you need to know in this game. So, um, so most people they jump down from stump, and then they're just hitting the floor like this. Well, you're doing it very incorrect. So, most people use two hands to push up. You're doing that horribly wrong. So, one hand at a time, right? But instead of pushing up, you it's not that good to explain, but you slide with the floor. You don't push up like you push back on the floor. So, this one there's not much to it. It's just, running around, going a little faster, and yeah. You just gotta get good at running. This part, it does not take a lot to get used to, but everything else in this, it takes a while to get used to. So make sure you're pretty good at this before you try to continue. Because running is like really basic. The number one thing you do in this game. Well, once you're done with that, so you can actually walk around, you come to the big walls. These are going to teach you a lot. Two ways of getting up, because you might realize there's a whole lot of platforms everywhere, and you can't get up there. So, the first method is pretty simple. So, you get in front of one of the walls. It's called pinch climbing. So, you have to grab the wall with both hands and push down and let go. And then, once you get a little high, you could grab on again. So, push, grab, push, grab, push, grab, push, grab. And once you made it up here after a while, congratulations. You did the most basic method of climbing. Now, before you do this next step, make sure you put your arms out and spin to make sure your play space is completely available for pushing your arms out. So, you're gonna jump up, and then you noticed when you put your hand on the wall, kind of like flat like this, it sticks sometimes. So that's really useful. But for now, we're just gonna go push, push. So you're gonna push off the wall, and make sure you push a little bit up instead of just sideways, because then you're just gonna go like this, and you're not gonna go up. So, just like this, you could climb up. Oh, I fell. Let me just pinch climb up. So, it's pretty simple, and it's really good for running away, because the hardest part is trying to tag people while they're in the air, because it's almost impossible. So, well, running and two methods of climbing. So that's 3 steps you've done, which is pretty crazy. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So, next step is going to be wall climbing, which when you go on a public server, you see someone basically grabbing the walls, and you think they're cheating. But no, it's actually really simple. So, you go to the wall, and you make sure it's like a little like uneven, like this. So it's not flat, or like this. It has to be like this. So it's basically like the bounce off the wall method. I don't know what it's called, but it's basically like that, but a little bit more angled. It's better to look up, and I'm just letting you guys know, when you get to that blue area or that red area, it becomes slippery, and it's way harder to climb. The red part is basically impossible, but some people, like very little people, are able to climb on the blue walls, but it's not guaranteed. So, once you try that a few more times, this is the real way to climb walls. So, I remember earlier when I said that your hands stick? Well, that's going to be a very good thing for this. So, you're going to put your hand on the wall and then kind of like hit off of the wall but straight down. So, like straight down but forward. So kind of like kind of circular but kind of forward backward. And when you get to an area that's kind of like this, if you try to go on it, it kind of pushes you away. So you do a 180 and you use the other arm to go to other direction. So once you've tried that a few times, it's very hard to master, and it's took me a lot of time. But once you got it, you're unstoppable. Well, not yet, because there's still a whole bunch of things, but those are all the basic things. Now, I'm gonna ask you viewers to do a few challenges to make sure you've mastered the game. So, if you fail one challenge, you have to restart. So tell me if you guys did it. So, the first thing is the tree house. You're gonna go up here and you're gonna try to just climb up as fast as you can. So, once you've done that, what I want you to do is use both pinch climbing and wall bouncing to get up of that wall. And next, I want to show you guys something really cool. So, this is the final challenge before I show you one of the most complex things. So, you know how to get up here, obviously, if you're that skilled. But if you don't, you walk up the ramp, and then if you're having a lot of trouble getting up, you kind of bounce off the wall. But for me, I could just jump straight up. So once you're here, you're going to bounce off the wall so you can get on this branch, and then do the same thing to get up here, and then jump up here. This is how you get to the top of Stump. Once you've completed that, I'm going to show you guys something very, very important. So you say, there's so many trees here, but what to do? There's a whole thing you could do. It's called branching. So you hop on a branch, and you just hop on a bunch of branches. And it's really good for just getting away. Pretty simple. You just hop on branches. There's not a lot to it. So once you've done this a few times, I have something to tell you. You, my friend, have done most of the things you could do in Gorilla Tag. So this is 101 Gorilla Tag. I don't know if it's called like 101. Yeah, 101. This is Gorilla Tag 101. You have what do you guys want for a reward? I don't know, but I might put a certificate on the screen. You get this cool certificate. Yeah. So that's everything you need to know about Gorilla Tag. So that's gonna be it for today's video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, but only if this helped you. So like and subscribe, and make sure you watch my other content videos, because I want to do a lot of things, but my channel is just really small. So I hope you guys like and subscribe so I could show you guys more content and I could grow into the community. That's it, Gorilla Tag. Bye.